150.
150? Well,
Yeah.
pop the door and I can find out. So it was a Voyager for sure. 2016. So it hasn't been off. This one hasn't been off the road that long.
It's been. He was having issues and having to tag them while sitting.
Oh, gotcha. So plated longer than it's been.
Right. If it's got an oil change sticker, that's like.
Yeah. Well, here. So it's a Voyager for sure. It's 91 to 93. Oh, I don't know if I should be sitting in this, but I'm gonna. $1.55 on the clock. That's not that bad. Absolutely full of stuff. That's for sure.
Everything here will be like that.
Absolutely full. And that comes with the vehicle. You want it cleared out?
I'll do a quick once over and make sure there's no gems.
Oh yeah. Nothing valuable. Yeah. But red interior and everything.
Like if it's got something for like another car.
Right. What's funny is it's got power mirrors, crank windows. That's crazy. That's actually really weird. But it's a mid-range vehicle for sure. Yeah. Quarters are rusty, rockers are rusty. That's about normal. It's also got 3rd gen wheels on it. Like my van is supposed to have these wheels, and
which wheels? Because this has one hubcap and then nothing.
Oh, this is different. That side's got 3rd gen rims on it.
Oh yeah.
Like, and mine's got 2nd gen wheels that are supposed to be on this. But it's got red pinstripe and everything. That's cool. That's probably the one tire that's actually for it because it's got a Plymouth hubcap on it.
I want to see, well, and that's a matching tire, so it's just missing the hubcap.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right.
I wonder what a pressure wash would do on this thing. I've been wanting to pressure wash it for years.
Clear coat's gone on the roof, but this should actually clean up pretty well. It probably saved the paint. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I have to look at the year real quick. I didn't look. I know it's a 91 to 93 for sure. 8 of 92, so that's a 93, I would say. Yeah. And it's got a chain sticker. No oil change sticker, so we don't know. Yeah. But he's got some writing up there, so you might be able to date it.
The thing I do know what was wrong with this is an alternator, and it's allegedly in the house somewhere.
Oh, it's just an alternator? Yeah. That's not bad. It's not that rusty.
Well, it's alternator plus 20 years of sitting.
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't scare me.
I think he said it had the Mitsubishi engine.
So 3.0?
Yeah, I believe so.
If I can get the hood to pop. No, it's got a 3.3. So 3.341 TE. So I know my way around that. That hood, those hit.
Motor Chrysler made.
Yeah. You got that right. They're bulletproof essentially. I've only found one blown up one, and it dropped a valve seat and just destroyed. And it still ran on 4 cylinders. Shit. It ran on 4 out of 6.
My buddy had one of those 4.7 liter Jeeps with the garbage poop motor, and he knows he's driving shit. So
right.
You know, he keeps an eye on the temp gauge, and he saw it was just like half a cunt hair high. So then he's like, oh shit, I gotta pull over at the next exit. And it was less than a mile away. And halfway up the exit ramp, it literally
just pegged it
and died. And we couldn't figure out, I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like helping him diag it and like cranking over. It's like, it sounds like it has no compression on it.
Just completely locked up.
Dude, it dropped every single exhaust valve seat. Every single one of them, and like a couple intakes too, I think.
That's crazy. So it's a Grand Voyager SE, so it is it's a mid-range. So what I noticed is it's got the overhead console in it, but
it's the sex edition.
No, this one's not that bad. This one
honestly, like
it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Well, obviously the driver's side's worse because of how the road salt is. This one isn't that bad at all. Yeah. Like this rocker's fine. Little bit of rust coming through on the door. It is what it
compared to that blue one out front.
that one's been in the winter.
That one was a taxi.
Oh yeah.
Like you can see it's got the weird pinstripes on the side for like airport taxi.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, this one's pretty. You think this door will open? I can see it's cracked.
Yeah, I think that's been.
Oh, it does. So that purple van of mine, it took me a day of fighting to get those doors to open. They were so stuck. So it smells like mouse, but it's not the worst smell I've fixed. Yeah. I've fixed worse. So there's the old plates in it. I bet you that's when it was actually last registered. See the plates back there? Yeah. I bet you. Do you think we can get to it? I bet you it's electronic. I bet you it won't. The lock's electronic. So unless it's popped already. Nope. But I think these buckets fold down. So if we move this crap and this, come on, fold. These seats, caravan seats, are the best seats you never own. You want to put a nice seat, put a caravan seat in that thing. People put them in like Chevy 1500s and stuff. Care if I pull the headliner?
Go for it. Dude, the headliner is your van. Like, whatever you'll offer me, I will take.
Oh, come on. In we go. It's not that bad in here. I'm not that worried about it. 2006.
Yep, that makes more sense.
2006, so 18 years?
Yeah.
That's more like it.
I think he was driving this one the same time I remember him driving this taxi. Because in that shipping container down there,
right.
You'll never guess what's in there.
No, I won't.
A taxi.
Like an actual like Crown Vic taxi or like?
No, like an actual like Austin FX London taxi cab.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like so like one of like the nice black ones?
Cab,
yeah, the black ones.
It's the 60s one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck, but it's rough.
Yeah, like not
you, like breathe some life into it, and then the alternator took a shit.
naturally. Is it gonna make you take the cap off?
No.
Oh, is it right there? Nice. Yeah, it's funny is this one's got air in it, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
A little bit. Yeah, I've got 2 rollers. If in the event, I think you got tires around here anyway.
Oh yeah.
So.
We can just honestly throw the thing on jack stand or just like something under it.
Right. You should be all right though. And you got everything out of here? You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want any of it.
I'll leave it in here and I'll deal with it later.
Well, that was the stuff I took out. Do you need a little table saw or a wood lathe?
Table saw, no. Wood lathe, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. What are the odds it takes here? Those are nice, aren't they?
These?
Yes.
I fucking love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. Between this and their weed whacker and shit.
You said you had the keys for it? Right. White Voyager. Sure as heck.
There's a whole wall of keys in there.
All right. Has it got a locking fuel? It does. It's probably got a locking fuel cap.
Yeah.
Be on the driver's side, but that actually come up? I can't really tell.
That took to
Oh, it did.
pounds.
Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, it should be plenty good.
It's funny because it didn't make it.
No, it was just buried in the ground. I'm curious what that one's actually got in it right now.
Watch, it's like 80.
I sure hope not. I would think it would have exploded. It's got 16 pounds in it. That's hilarious.
That's what that one had too.
They both had 16?
Yeah, this one was 16.5, that one was 16.
You got lucky.
Damn, dude, it's got the alloy.
That's off the 3rd gen. If you want the rims, you can have them. I don't care.
Okay.
It's up to you. That's what I used to have on my 97 is those.
Yeah, it says you ain't got shit.
Nope. But it's taking it. Looks like it's got air in it too. Is this the only flat one? That's crazy.
Well, probably because it's aluminum that's speed leaking.
Exactly. Well, even that one's aluminum. It's got air in it.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the same one as this
That's
one.
probably the one that had 100 in it.
Yeah, and this one sure looks like it's got air in it too. It does. So 3 of 4 tires still had air in it. So all the tires took air. What are the odds the brakes are all stuck in it? I don't know. I got a feeling they're not. Yeah. Put it neutral here.
Like 96 Caravan. Caravan 89.
Caravan 89. Wonder where that one went.
Need gas? Question mark.
So the shift linkage might be stuck. Yeah, it was right.
Can you access them in here?
Yeah, you can. It's right down, right there. So I might need to pop that off with a screwdriver and pop it into neutral. But yeah, the wiring in this one's not all eaten up, which is great.
The large one you never use as a screwdriver.
I use these to pull tires off a rim sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're perfect for it. But, yeah, never as a screwdriver.
That's why it's the one that's still in the toolbox.
Exactly. So if I can, come on, if I can get at it here. Might be too large. Yeah, I might need a smaller one, like half as long. Don't do nothing now, my bad. Well, I certainly broke something just now. I said I certainly broke something just now. Yeah, on the column side. So great. I didn't think it would.
If it broke doing that, it probably wouldn't have made it very long.
No, no. Got it. Oh, good. The transmission's not stuck. Yeah, that link is just shot. Set your tools right here. Yeah, I got it.
Actually found a vice grip now that has both jaws on it. The last two didn't.
So, reverse, that should be neutral in theory. In theory.
I mean, anything other than park would be good.
Alright. Well, I'll put a jack under it. We'll see the tire spin.
I had to bring grease gun over for the lawnmower because it's.
I bet you there's one in there, but you're never gonna find it.
Right, like I called him and I asked him like, I know there's a grease gun in here somewhere. I just don't know where you put it. You know, like.
Okay.
He didn't know.
It's just low enough I can get the jack under there without the head. Hasn't fallen apart yet. Up you go. Oh my God, it actually looks decent. You got a board to put under the tire? I said you got a board to put under the tire?
Yeah.
Dude, it's fine. The muffler looks fine. Yeah, we're fine. This thing looks fine. Oh, the rockers are fine. Yeah, this thing's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Nope. Nope.
It might with
a little bit of pulling it. Good enough. I'll get the other side. Yeah, I suppose. That one was probably the lowest front one in the ground anyway. That rear tire is not locked to either rolled or moved. Oh, that one moved. Just jacking it up. That's good now. Ooh, this is a fun chain or strap.
Yeah, it's pretty legit. I have used the hell out of it and it hasn't broken.
Want to give me a little more? The hair more? Oh, we got plenty. Yeah, you're good. Where do I want to hook that? Okay, you want to tighten it up? Alright, let me get out of the line of fire. Huh? Oh, sure. Wireless. Ooh. Here's a rolling. Hang on. Try that again. Yeah, stop. All four tires are rolling. If we just get them out of that rut, it'll go fine. Like an eighth of a hit on this jack every time.
Oh, is it low on oil?
No, it's that it's so low to the ground I'm hitting the bumper. So I can't lift it high enough, but it's going now. There we go.
Yeah, there's some more wood here.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them right
Yeah, I mean, it's all garbage pretty much.
I'm physically hitting the bottom of the bumper. I can't hurt it.
Oh, okay.
But as I go, it gets better. But look at that.
Damn, that's surprising. You said this one was rolling
They're all
too?
rolling. All 4 of them moved.
Oh,
You
yeah.
about had it out of the hole the one time. So if we, probably not glass. I don't know where that goes.
It's tempered.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it,
It'll work for a little bit.
too bad the windshield, I noticed the windshield's cracked.
Oh, shit.
But, these could be had. They're like $50 if you just look. They're not bad. Yeah. So, I'll let that down.
So good for another yank then?
What was that?
Am I good for another yank once you get that jack out of there?
Let me just do this one, then we're good. Now, I know it won't stop itself, so I almost was thinking if we move my truck out of the way, we just roll it down the hill. You know what I mean?
Or I could be at the top of the hill with it on the winch to slow it down.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work.
Or if it starts rolling real nice, yeah, we can just roll it down the hill.
That's it. Then we'll line it up after we get it down there. You know what I mean? We'll see. Plan for rolling it down the hill. Hope the winch holds. I do not believe we'll lose this time. You want to pull it or you want to just try the winch? We're winning now. Oh, it's free. We got her beat now. Probably put this one on the front. Nice. That thing is sweet. Yeah, let's move the truck, guys. Oh, it's kind of impromptu, so I don't know how well the footage will turn out. There's our runway right there. Poor old 4th gen. Oh, little bunny. Do you got water or anything to just wipe the windshield so I could see a little bit?
So there isn't water here yet, but
You got a rag?
yeah, but I just
I was gonna say a rag and Mountain Dew, but
how about Super Miracle Bubbles?
that'll work. That'll work. Perfect.
Because I gotta figure out a way to sell you soap and water.
There we go. Well, whatever works. This will help a lot because I can't see anything. It is bad. There we go.
Paper towel.
All right. I don't know if the paper towel's good. It's caked. It's caked. I don't think that's doing anything. That is it's doing nothing. That is so bad.
We need a
Like a Brillo pad. Yeah, razor blade, a Brillo pad, something. All right, window down. I can see that way. All right. Now we're moving. Cut it hard? Okay. Let's cut as hard as I got. That's all I get. That's as hard as it'll cut. I said that's as hard as it'll cut. Oh, is it still? It's holding it. Yeah. Try find something here. Yeah, I think it's gonna roll. Is it?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm surprised because it's on a hill, kind of. Well, look where it was sitting. Well, it's completely dry underneath, which is good. So probably kept it from rotting too bad. Oh, that's crazy. I love that four-wheeler. All right.
Yeah, I bought the most base model one they make. So no power steering, no electronic shift.
See, I don't know. Why would you ever do power steering?
No, I thought the same thing, but I kind of want it now. I've been looking into retrofitting it.
Oh God. So
I'd rather almost have an add-on to a non than the factory because I know that I can always go back to the non.
That's fair. That's completely fair. All right.
I didn't want the electronic shit.
All right. Oh, it's so gross in this thing. Okay, we're cranked. All right. Oh God, it's moving. Are we gonna have to move that trap? Dude, the brakes work. The brakes work. It held it.
No fucking way.
The brakes work. Look at that. Yeah, the brakes work. That's crazy. How we looking? I can't believe the brakes work. Hang on, let me test stop it. I can't believe they work. Well, it's down the hill. I forgot to record you coming down the hill. Got friends over here. Ricky's got friends over here. So, good cookies, by the way. But it's down. The brakes work. I cannot believe it. The brakes work. That's insane. Alright, I'm going to drag all my stuff out here. We'll get it loaded up here quick. Alright. The van is out. It's down below. Got it loaded on the trailer, but we're going to get our two tires off of this. I think he had some rims back here, to be fair. I think he had a rim. Let's see if he's got it. Yeah, I think these will fit it. To be completely honest, I do believe these are the right rims for it. Because we want our factory rims, which are those right there. Look at this. Pulled the calipers off it to roll it. Oh, that's funny. No wonder that one wasn't stuck. Let's see if that tire fits. All right, number 2. All right, guys, so getting ready to load it up here. My winch goes out this far, so I'm gonna hook a chain because I want to utilize this hill so I have less of a steep incline. But we're gonna go back, get my last wheel. See, it's got 3rd gen wheels on this side, and then it's got the original wheels on this side. He swapped 2 of the good 3rd gen wheels and put them on this at some point, and then put the old wheels on the 3rd gen, it looks like. So yeah, we're gonna grab the last one here. Those 2 had air in them too. So if it had all 4 original wheels on it, all 4 would have had air in them still, which is crazy. But it was moved in 2016, so sat in this spot since 2016. I think where that one is sitting, it was there since 2012 or something. And then it was up here where this Dakota is sitting. 2 tires, spare gas tank that was laying around. That's in decent shape. He thinks he's ripped me off for $100. I'm doing just fine. If you see this, $100, I'm sold. It's got a broken front windshield, cracked anyway. It's too bad, but I should be able to get a hold of one. All right, I'm gonna put you on a tripod. I'm gonna quit talking. I gotta get moving. Alright guys, it's on the trailer after a little bit of work. I had to get a little creative here. So what I got is a chain going over both control arms. Hopefully we didn't bend anything too major. I noticed this transmission is really clean and the pan is gray. I think they're black from the factory. So something's been done there. That's good news. I don't see a reman sticker or anything though. But I do not believe those are gray from the factory. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll look at it more later. We'll just, you know, we're on the trailer. I got to get it going here. But it's on the trailer. I'm just going to strap it down, and that'll be it. All right, we're loaded up, ready to go. Start the truck here, make sure the lights all work.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
In Owatonna. That was Annette from Shanty.
Right now we have no taillights. Why? That's scary. Why don't we have any taillights at all? Just had to rewire that whole damn trailer right now. But I got both blinkers. I got all the running lights again. Man, I screwed myself when I ripped that harness. The other day I went to unhook the trailer and pull it, and I ripped the harness. It was still hooked, and ripped it out, and I screwed myself. Anyway, I cobbled it together earlier. Now I got it right. So, because I had extra time now that the van's already loaded. I'm just sitting here in the poor guy's driveway. But I got it right now, so that makes me happy. We're on the road. All right, got lights. We're good to go. Let's get her home. Oh, we made it to the gas station here. Everything seems good. I just checked all the lights, all the straps, everything's good. I mean, this isn't big, but you know, that's just a backup. Everything looks good. We're doing pretty okay here. We fill up the truck because it's empty, but other than that, it's looking good. All right, guys, it made it home. I was gonna put it in my shed here, but it's too tall, so that sucks. So I'm not gonna do that. Right now, it looks pretty decent with these 3rd gen wheels on it, but no, we're not gonna roll those. But hey, I've got more spare aluminum wheels. Great. Yeah, this thing. Not too bad. The rust is all on the driver's side. So that's meh, you know. And I got this, I can get this panel, and I can get a fender. So, you know, we can fix that. Hatch is good. Doors all look good. Driver doors got some on the bottom. That's nothing. Registered in 2016. So, last registered 8 years ago. But it's been off the road by Carfax and by their story since he bought it in 2006. Fuel tank and underneath looks good. My battery's too low to use flash. It's got a mini hitch on it. I might leave that on there, to be honest. The install looks decent. We'll see. The exhaust looks okay. Passenger side looks real good. Just a couple specks coming through on this rocker, but the dog leg looks good on this side. Rocker's good. Doors are good. That's the hubcaps we're going to be running. The rest of them are in the van. Definitely a lot more to come on this fan. It needs a good bath. This thing is going to pressure wash really nice, I think. Gotta get that Walzer sticker off of there. It's a local dealer in the cities. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I got to go hide this thing somewhere until we finish Blue Van, which should be finished by the time you see this, so. And then I gotta get to work on that. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm exhausted, actually. So we were supposed to go get this Monday. It's Saturday now. It's supposed to heat advisory goes into effect tomorrow, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's gonna be hot, so we got it done before the heat came in. This is gonna be a fun one, guys. This is gonna be real fun. Can't wait to get this one running. Hey everybody, it's next day after bringing this home. I just got home from work. I do not have buyer's remorse yet. Just surprising. I figure we're going to, I think, take a good in-depth walk around of this vehicle. Let's see what we really have, because I've been purposely not looking very close. I mean, there's some things I've seen, but I'm kind of trying to not look at it until right now. That way we can do it together and all at once. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this van. That tire's going low. I think that's the only one that did not have air in it when it was sitting. In fact, I know that for a fact. So that one's got to be leak because it's aluminum. So, Plymouth Grand Voyager SE, I believe. This is the first Plymouth that I've owned. Granted, my dad has owned a few Plymouths when I was a kid. But this is the first Plymouth variety I've owned. So now I've owned all three. Actually, I've owned all three varieties of second gen. I've got a second gen Town and Country as well. So, you guys have seen that one. That was a fun one. You think that video was fun? This series is going to be real fun because this one doesn't go to the scrapyard at the end. Yeah. So, yeah, it is white. It's a white Plymouth Grand Voyager. It's got the middle molding there with chrome accents. It's got a red racing pinstripe, so you know this unit is fast. It's got a bug deflector that I'm going to remove. One, it's cracked. Two, I don't like them. It is plated for 2016, although I do not believe it was on the road in 2016. Based on the story I've told, or I've been told, and the Carfax I've seen, the prior owner, prior to the guy that I bought it from, when he bought the property from the prior owner, he bought it in 2006 or late 2005. It was licensed, and then it sat. And based on aerial views, yes, it did sit. It's been off the road for 18 years, and it hasn't run in at least 8. So, something I noticed just here while I'm talking, there's a whole ecosystem going on in the lights. No, look at it. That's crazy. And it's alive too. It's like one of those jars that you seal up and you put the moss in it and it grows and it rains inside there. But clearly it isn't sealed because there's moisture and plants inside of it. That's amazing. Anyway, yeah, let's take a walk around here. Let's just walk around. This is the rusty side, so a little bit of rust at the bottom of the driver door. And this rocker, the rear rocker, you can see where the seam is there. The rear rocker's gone. So it needs a rocker and then a driver rear quarter. So we need to source a driver or a fender and make a quarter. Most likely, at some point, maybe if I get ambitious. These are 3rd gen wheels on it. They, get you zoomed out here. Do not belong on, they actually belong on that 2000. It was parked next to that 2000 Chrysler Voyager. And we grabbed the original other 2 wheels, which are in here. Right here. These are the original wheels, so we grabbed those. Because we're going to swap those immediately and put those on, because those still both had air in them. For 1 and 2, I don't like the aluminum. And then I can put the hubcaps back on it until we get new tires and everything. But walk around here. It is Plymouth Grand Voyager SE. Ooh. And it's from Walzer. Walzer is a dealership in the city. They're still around. He has put an aftermarket tow hitch on it. It's a small tow hitch. It's just looks like it's just welded onto the bumper. So that's fun. I'll probably leave that, to be honest with you. The spare tire is gone. We're looking underneath here. A little bit of rust under that bumper on that side. That side looks pretty good. A little bit of rust on the rails and everything. It's flaky. It doesn't look too bad. That's not bad at all. This driver rear brake line has been replaced, so we don't have to do that. That one's original. The lines front to rear look original. Fuel lines all look original. Those all look like original clamps up there. Look at that. Yeah, pressure clamps. Those are going to go away. Looks like there's a nest or something on top of the fuel tank. I did notice the fuel tank is damp over here, like it's got a rot hole in it, unfortunately. Rotted from the inside out, because the tank itself looks fine. Oh, the exhaust is still here, hanging. No, how's the wiper grommet? Present. Junk, but present. Here's where the mice got in. As you can see, they ate the washer fluid hole and went in there, it looks like. Nice. Yeah, there's chew marks on it. Look at that. Chip in there. Kind of see that. That's chewed. Great. It's got these, I don't like these taillights. I hate these taillights. I don't hate them, I guess. I never like these ones. I like the ones that have the black accents on them. Anyway, we get over to the nice side here. This is the passenger side. It's got the original rims on it with 1 Voyager hubcap on it. It's got Firestones on it. We'll look at the tires here in a minute. We'll analyze what we've got on it. That handle is broke. A little bit of rust on the bottom of the door. Not too bad. Looks like it's got tinted glass in it, but I can't get it. It's definitely tinted. But this is on there. Like, we were scrubbing and that wouldn't come. We had to use a razor on the windshield, as you saw. I love those hubcaps. We're going to rock those for sure. And that is a walk around of the van. So, let's get a little closer in specifics. Let's start looking at these tires, for example. This is a 205 7015, so it's the factory size. It's a Firestone. Let's look for a DOT code. This thing is sketchy as can be. DOT code must be on the back side, so luckily we're on the trailer, so we can kind of stick our head up under here and see if we see anything. Which I don't, so I have to rely on one of the other tires. Is this one a Firestone? It's a white wall. It is in fact a Firestone. They're FR380s, by the way, if that dates it at all, I don't know. So, suppose the white wall out, DOT code's on this side. Might actually be able to get it on this one. I do, I see where the DOT code is. It's up here. Hi, goodbye. I see it. It is, let me get a light here. Sorry, you guys are gonna help. Boom. That looks like 28 of 02. So 2002 on these 2 Firestones. Crazy. Okay. Now let's take a look at these tires over here. See what these are. These were technically off of that other van. As you can see, they're 215s, which is the size on the 3rd gens. 215, 65 15s. And they're 38th week of 06. So it's probably when he picked up that 3rd gen van. Probably when he parked all of the 2nd gens in about 06. So he picked up the 3rd gen and drove that, is what it's looking like. That might be the story. And then up here we got a 215 70. So they're all different sizes. That's just fantastic. And set a 3-digit date code. What does that mean? What is this? It is a Hercules something. 379. Let us take a look inside here. I can smell the van from here. Alright, so we got the door open here. This one is manufactured in 8 of 92, so it's a 93. It has the red interior to match that red pinstripe. Another first. A red interior van. And I just seen something very, very scary. I will show you when we get up there. So, look at the door panels here. It's got power locks. Wow. Crank windows. Infinity sound system, though. And it's got the fabric door panels on it. In decent shape, to be honest with you. It's not sun bleached or anything. Super bad. And it's got power mirrors. So it's got power mirrors, power locks, crank windows. We found a light bulb. It smells so bad in here. We're going to sit in here once again. Look at that thing. It looks like a dead spider that is like molded or something. That's weird looking. This van has the fancy steering wheel with the horn buttons down here and not like up here like my 93. It has cruise control. It has rear wipers. Cool. It has a full instrument panel with 155,191 miles, making this the lowest mile caravan that I have owned so far, and the 2nd lowest mile vehicle I have ever owned, with the first lowest mile vehicle being my old 2016 Dodge Dart. And I believe that had a $139 on it, or a $140. So, in 2nd place now would be Gray Van, which had 155,327. So it just barely squeaks by as the lowest mile caravan I've owned. Granted, Gray Van now has 172 and 800 and change. So we've driven Gray Van quite a bit. What else we got? There's the Chrysler cassette stereo. Pretty basic stereo for Infinity, an older style stereo anyway. Front wheel drive, rear defrost, single zone climate control. I don't see any rear AC or anything. I'm looking back there. Nope. So you can see it says Plymouth Voyager instead of Dodge Caravan. We've got 2 sets of keys, it looks like. This is the set of keys that he gave me originally that says White Voyager, and then he's got this set of keys that says 93 Caravan. I don't know if these fit because we broke the steering or shift linkage when we were trying to shift it, and I can't get it to go up to turn the key to put it in park, so I don't know if those keys fit. They say 93 Caravan. This is the only 93 on the property, so the keys are mine nonetheless. It has cloth bucket seats up front, and it has 2nd row buckets in it, and there is no 3rd row bench present. So we just got buckets in here. 4-seater. It does have driver airbag. I had to stand out here because I can't breathe. This is going to be wear mask territory. Road ready new vehicle inspection. That's a cool sticker right there. We got anything on the door? I never checked the doors, and the doors seem to be... We did look over here. There's nothing here, nothing else. Oh, there's a live spider right there. Hello, mister. Is that a wolf spider? Hello. It's eviction day. Here's your notice. Goodbye. Yeah, so it's got 155,000 miles. Let's pop around to the other side. Because I'm not crawling through that. Absolutely not. We're going to leave the door open and kind of let this thing air out. We'll utilize these crank windows. Let's crank these down. I did notice that the floors are wet on both sides, telling me either A, the windshield leaks, like it doesn't look like it's wet up there though, or B, the wiper cowling is completely clogged. So let that air out. That explains the mold, and there's the water. Pop around here to the passenger side. We have a typical broken door handle. And the same thing. Oh, are these power seats? These manual seats. Passenger's got to be manual, right? Yep, manual. And driver manual seat. Cool. So manual seats. Do we pop the glove box? Do we do it? Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Anyway, headliner is down. It does have an overhead console. No trip computer, but we are definitely going to add that. Oh. Which means I don't see any switches up there, so it's got manual rear vent windows. Slider does open. There's a better look at the bench seats. It looks like we got some folded up floor mats here. That's cool. That was one of the red originals. Then inside of here we got all kinds of goodies, and mostly junk is what I was going to say. Moldy headliner that needs to be absolutely deleted on. Mold, more mold. Child locks. You know, channel here for the slider door looks okay. What else? I mean, yeah. Well, we're kind of just going to have to dig in, get everything out of here, and kind of work our way around. I suppose I can pop this down too. There we go. A little bit of airflow in here. And back there, there is the plates from 06 right there. And there, I see at least 2 hubcaps. Do we got all 3 or just 2? Probably 2 because the third one's with the other tire because we have a spare. Maybe? We're 3 for 4 on hubcaps anyway. Wonder if that back hatch will open. You guys think that'll open? Might as well try. We got keys. Then we'll get the back hatch open. Then we'll look underneath here. Pop the hood. Take a look under there. See what else we see. So I'm going to grab... Actually, I can't grab the... Oh, God. Hopefully, these keys also work then, because the key is stuck in the ignition. Oh, God. And we can't put power to it. I'm not going to put power to it to pop the trunk yet. Something tells me it's wrong. Nope. Nope. So I don't know what these are for. 93 Caravan that he doesn't have or we couldn't find on that property. Yep. That's wrong. So, I don't know. I guess we're not getting in the trunk till I get the keys off of that, I guess. So, there. All right, let's take a look underneath. Here's that rust I was talking about. As you can see, it is gone. The original muffler is still on it, and it actually doesn't look all that bad besides the clamp. Right there is rotted off and hanging. But that's the same thing on my 93 Caravan, gray van. It's just the same. Doesn't look too bad under here. I mean, in reality, it all things considered, it looks okay. Do we? It does not have the lever for the fuel door. I kind of prefer not having it. It's annoying. What do you think this smells like? Oh, there's a dead bee. Oh, It doesn't smell that bad. It smells like bad gas, but like, I've smelled worse. It smells like gasoline still. It's probably still liquid. But here, I noticed, if I can find it, right up there, you see a little wetness? Like it was dripping out of that rust hole right there. Or seeping. Rear shocks look original, rusty, need to be replaced. This rocker is pretty good. A little bit of rust forming down here at the bottom. And it looks like a blowout right there at the seam. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. Fenders are perfect. So, pop the hood there and take a look underneath. Mr. Wood Spider, you need to leave. Paint peel on the hood, unfortunately, and on the roof. Okay, the hood is going up. See if I can reach the hood latch. No problem. There we go, it's up. The cover is gone completely. Clips are all still there, though. That's nice. Probably can't save those, are junk anyway. It does have a hood light that is missing. I noticed the wiring in this thing looks fine. The rodents did not get to the wiring in this vehicle. Battery clamps are all still here. Everything looks original. It is a, before I start looking, it's a 3.3 liter V6 with a 41TE automatic transmission. And I have just noticed that a fuel injector is unplugged. Why? There's a little rat chew right there. Not bad, though. A little bit on that one, too. Great. Fuel injector issues. I don't understand why that's unplugged. Just kind of probably leave that off so I can get that crap out of it, actually. Clean off the contacts. Yeah, it looks good. What I see down there is the insulator is still on the shift solenoid, so it's not a newer revision. I haven't ever checked fluids in this thing even. Spare jack is still here. Computers don't have any update tags on them or anything that I can see. Yeah, let's pop this air box like I was doing here. Just wanted to look in here, see how this looks. So it looks decent in there. Oh, this is loose. Great. What does that mean? Everything seems loose. Lots of corrosion. Okay, does this move? It does, okay. Oh, and the throttle linkages are good, unlike the transmission shift linkage. What's under here? Ah, yes, mouse nest. Since we're over in this area, why don't we check the brake fluid on the brakes that we know work miraculously? And there's fluid in it. Crazy. How long do you think till we blow out a line? That's crazy. Guess we'll check coolant. Full to the top. Unexpected surprise, and it's green. So, good. It didn't freeze. I don't have anywhere to step here. Oh, okay. There we go. Pop the oil cap. Take a look in here. This is bent. Why is this bent? Yeah, it's tweaked. It broke. Looks like oil in there, and there's still oil sitting up here on top. So that's good. That means it's got oil in it, right? I see rust on the dipstick. Looks over full and dark as can be. So slightly over full, but also the van is leaning this way just a little bit. But it's still pretty overfull. Smells thin, gross, old. Smells old. Maybe a little gasoline in it. I don't know. Probably. But it's got oil in it. We'll definitely drop that before we try to start it. Trans dipstick is popped. That's always good. Maybe that was, oh, that was me moving the battery cable, hopefully. The fluid is in it. There's fluid. It's kind of brown looking, but like not the worst I've seen. It's still got a red tinge to it. How's it smell? Doesn't smell burnt. It smells like trans fluid. That's good. So the fluids, check out here so far. Power steering is dry. I mean, there's residual, but it's dry. So our coolant and the overflow doesn't look like it. I think that's it for fluids. So it's got all the important stuff. Anything else I noticed here? Alternator looks not original. That is not an original bolt. So, despite it being bad, quote unquote, apparently, it's been messed with before. Oh, the belt's on it. The belt is chewed to heck. So how long does that last when a guy starts it? Water pump doesn't look new or anything, so it's probably due for one at 155. Motor mount looks okay here at first glance. The fan is free down there. These wires, or these Mopar wires, they don't look like it. Those look like they've been done before, so it's probably had a tune-up at one point. Good. That's very good. At least I can't see writing on them. That's not to say there isn't any there or was. They could be Mopar, I don't know. I could be very well wrong. This does not have the fuel rail repair recall done on it. Unless it was replaced with a new rail, which is just going to fail the same way the old ones did. So, I don't know why they did that. So we'll have to do that. It's got a part number on it, so it's an OEM rail. Kind of just looking here. I'm just taking it in just like you are. My first time really looking. I don't see any chew marks in the trans harness down there as of yet. Surely we'll find out. Valve covers weren't leaking when it was parked, really. It's dry. That's good. It's full of washer fluid, too. Look at that. Full of washer fluid. Let's pop and look underneath here. And we briefly were under there, chaining it up before. And one thing I noticed is that trans pan is gray. Somebody will have to correct me if that's an OEM procedure at some point, but I always thought they were all black. At least everyone I've seen was. A little bit of dampness over there, but nothing terrible. Oil pan gasket could be replaced. What kind of oil? Oops. What kind of oil filter is that? Anybody tell? No name? We'll figure that out later, I guess. All the wiring down here looks okay, which is good news. This gasket's great too, so either this trans is rebuilt, or they both came with gray pans. Huh. Diff cover gray? It is. The diff cover's gray too. Weird. I can look up here. Everything looks status quo. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Anything abnormal. You guys see anything weird? No? I think it looks good. So, that right there is first real look at our 93 Plymouth Grand Voyager SE. That has been off the road since 2006. Now, I need to go find a place to dump this off my trailer. And before we can even bother getting in here and working on it, this thing needs to be emptied out, cleaned, aired out, gutted, and remove everything we can that's moldy and mouse attached. But it also needs a pressure wash so it doesn't look abandoned in my yard. So, I don't know. I gotta find somewhere to put it first. Then I will bring you back and we'll dig in. Okay, I'm going to cut in here. So, brakes are giving us hard enough time that it's not going to come or start on its own. I got the trailer jacked up to the point where it's downhill. So, you know, on that beautiful lawnmower tire. It's load bearing. I did swap this tire. That was low, the aluminum one, for one of the original ones. Didn't even add any air to it. So that's one of the original Firestones from it. And then that's the full-size spare, I think. Isn't that a bias ply? Look at that tread on that. Is that a radial? I mean, it's got to be a radial, right? Yeah, it is a radial. It's just old style tread. Yeah. So I got to come along. I got to find something solid to hook it to. We just need to get it started. Once we get it moving, I think it'll go. Okay, I just got done showing my dad the van a little bit. We're going to pull this bug deflector off because I don't like him. And he's cracked, sorry. And then we're going to swap this wheel out quick for the factory style tire because I don't like that one. And then I'm going to see about getting my pressure washer running that runs poorly right now. And cleaning this bad boy up, at least making it more presentable and seeing what we have left. And then we're going to go ahead and start working in there. Try to get all the junk out. Maybe get it to a point where I can work in here and try to figure out what happened to the column. At least the column shift. The shift linkage. At least try to get it to park so I can get the keys out of it. You know what I mean? We'll see. But, yeah. Well, it's here. It's on the ground. Alright, first improvement done. It fought me a little bit, but we got it. Make it easier to pressure wash here anyway. That was part of the idea. What else did I say I was going to do? Change that tire quick. And then, yeah, get the pressure washer out. Looking good. It's going to look good with new white walls on it, I think. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Well, there, got the roof done, got the whole thing rinsed off, and there's more paint on the ground than there is on the van. Roof is just mint. Dripping water everywhere. The inside windshield leaks real bad. It's got rust on the top. Good thing it's cracked so we can pull it out and we'll clean up the window channel at some point here. It's definitely better. Hopefully we didn't foobar any of the electronics that weren't already. I found the battery hold down. It was buried in there. So that's cool that was there. The intake's kind of got color to it now. Need to scrub the 3.3 as you can see. That's coming clean. There. But that was full of dirt. Shock towers were all dirt. You can kind of see white now. Blew off all the dust and stuff on here. So that's helpful. That's the exterior. Leave that open, let that dry. Let's get these doors open. These windows down. Some air flowing in here. Start pulling stuff out. What I want to do, before we pull this all the way open, I want to crack that window. Come on. Stuck. Okay, we won't. It's stuck. Alright, look at that. Oh boy. Okay, I got all the stuff out. I am soaked right now. The humidity is insane. Picked the worst 3.5 days to work on this. Yeah, I got all the stuff out. The benches or the bucket seats were rusted to the carpet, so they were just absolutely a pain in the butt to get out. But I got them. And then I was stepping back here and I felt a crunch. And I was like, what is that? And I was wondering why the carpet was cut. I guess it needed a fuel pump at some point. And obviously access was cut to it. And they nailed the rail, support rail right there above it. But, you know, I guess I get good access to screw with it right now. But I'm dropping the tank anyway, so, you know. I get easy access, put it that way. That's what we're going to say. Oh, I mean, it already smells a million times better in here. I mean, I can kind of breathe in here. I mean, it still smells absolutely terrible. We got the headliner fabric pulled. Got to get this headliner out. There's no reusing that and putting fabric on that one at all. I've got a headliner that'll work. It's a 2-piece. You can see the mouse hole up there. Yeah, it's something here, that's for sure. They didn't get in the glove box, believe it or not. So all the owner's manual, there's a notebook in there that I'm thinking it's going to have service info. But yeah, all this stuff is out. I'll come show you the stuff here. Got a nice pair of ice grips out of that cubby. Oh boy. So we got 2 hubcaps, so we're 3 of 4. So 4th one has got to be somewhere on that property. Plates from 06, those are August of 06, note August of 16. The way Minnesota works is the first time a vehicle is registered in Minnesota, that's the month it expires. And it always stays the same no matter what. So those are the August of 06 plates that were last on it before they registered it. And then there's these plates. I don't know what these are, where they came from. They're May of 07, so I don't know what those plates are. I have no idea. They were just in it. There's a bucket of stuff here, random electronics and stuff that I got to go through, figure out what's what. There's a bucket of junk there. There's a yard blower vac thing there. See if that works. Brand new timing light and dwell meter. There's a stereo there. That brand new spotlight in box that plugs into the cigarette lighter port, that is brand new. It was in box. That I think is going to be a keeper. There's the center console. We'll see if that cleans up. I got the ashtray out and cup holders. I kind of mangled it, but it's fine. That's the pile of trash. There's the 2 bucket seats. Get 2 pieces of carpet. I've never seen that little piece of center carpet there, but it had it. Had a rubber driver floor mat. That's garbage and all that junk in there. Looks like a printer that was ripped apart. And then we've got documentation here I'm going to look through and then obviously block off anything that shows information. But right here sitting on the passenger seat was a sheet on how to replace the alternator. And then right here is a tag from a Chrysler Town & Country, a 95 90 amp alternator from a salvage yard. And if you notice, it had an aftermarket bolt on it. What are the odds that he did the alternator? I see evidence of the alternator had been done. And then it still got parked. That'd be funny. And then there's these random lights. Those are garbage. Otherwise, engine bay is drying out nice. I'm exhausted right now. The humidity is insane. So that really won't dry out, I suppose. The top of the windshield leaks really bad. We knew that. It needs a new windshield. See, can I press on it? Oh, I can move the windshield just like the 90. Just like Blue Van did. Good thing it's cracked. So we'll be able to push that windshield out, clean up that channel. Same thing we did with the 90. And have a new one put in. Oh, it's the same problem. And it's like dripping on the cluster. It's dripping down. I found the mirror. Found the rear view mirror. Yeah, there was nothing in there, surprisingly. No mouse nest. I haven't found any nests yet. In here, anyway. Yet. That starts once we take all the panels off. That's where they're hiding. But I think before we do that, we're going to vacuum up, all of this junk. We're going to vacuum it up so we don't stir it up anymore. And I think that'll be it for now. Let's get it running before we rip the rest of it out, you know what I mean? Let's get it clean enough I can work under there and get that shift linkage fixed or out or what. That's bird crap on there, isn't that? Bro, what is that? I don't even want to know what that is. Diarrhea, mouse diarrhea. Yeah, it's rough. Big rough. Ain't nothing we can't save. I mean, worst case scenario, it gets new carpet. It needs new carpet. I'm putting new carpet in it, put it that way. I'm not even going to bother cleaning this carpet because it's tore. It's getting new carpet, and that solves that whole problem. Don't have to try save this carpet, suck all whatever out. So we're putting new carpet in it. End of story. Plastic panels, it's plastic. It'll clean. The seats, they're going to be a chore to extract. Those are going to be fun. Same with the fabrics on the sides here. We got to extract all that. Even the overhead console, the fabric came off of that, so I got to find a different overhead console. Granted, that one is dripping water right now from the windshield. It's dripping water. That's crazy. Yeah, this is a fun one, guys. I am in for it. Yeah, this is the worst one I've done by far, and yeah, that's it. This is the worst one I've done by far. Crazy. Just take it all in. Look at the moldy headliner. Look at that. Get that out of there. That'll help the smell a lot. Get the carpet ripped out of here. That'll help a lot. It already helped a lot just getting all that out. Vacuum this up. That'll help a lot. Every little bit counts. Just let this thing air out. I don't care if it rains inside the damn thing. Just leave the windows open. Oh, we gotta crack these. So we're gonna get in here. I'm not touching anything. I'll be all right. I'm not stirring anything up. I kind of don't want to touch anything. You know what I mean? So we're gonna push while we try to release this. Oh, it is like froze. My God. Wait. Those are power motors. It does have power rear vent. Oh, yeah, here they are. So it's got manual front windows, power rear windows. All right, I guess we're not doing any of that. Back out we go. Huh, I missed that. Well, this was open, so. There, that's open. Huh, crazy. Yeah, I can't breathe in there. That's terrible. That's really bad. As you can see, I'm sneezing. Stand out here and admire this. Right here, this shot, if you know, right here, it looks like a decent van. You know, they got the white wall, got the Plymouth hubcap, it's all clean, red pinstripes, engine base clean. This is the look I'm going to go for. And if we fix that door handle, this is the look I'm going for, right here. So if you notice here, here's the old plates that were on it. This is the front plate. And this is how I can tell you it's never been driven. There is not a single bug stuck in that thing, not a single rock chip. These plates were put on it, and that was it. These plates, look at them. Look at the sheen on it. These are brand new plates. We, for the sake of accuracy on when this was last on the road, are putting the 06 plates back on it. So, we're going to do that, and then we'll see how she looks. Yeah, that's a lot better. I haven't wiped them down. As you can see, look at that sticker stack. See all the bug scratches and scuffs and stuff? Those are the last plates that were on it when it was on the road. Look at that fat stack of stickers. How many stickers we count? So 6, probably 5. I see 4. I know yellow is 03 right there. That's 03. And there is a red behind it, and then another behind that, so 02. Probably 01 was when these plates were put on it, from what I can see. Very nice. Look at that. That looks good. I like that right there. Get the other hubcap on this side. Maybe put that one on because it's the white wall, right? Or do we just leave them off the front and put them on the white walls? I think we do that. Let's just put them on the white walls. That way we got the good side for the beauty shot. Alright, we got some cool paperwork to show you. This was all in the owner's manual. And obviously we got an owner's manual, protection plan, Infinity sound system booklet, arbitration, lemon law stuff, and then Goodyear tires and Michelin tires, it looks like. Michelin being the original spare for sure. And then some other stuff. Remember that sticker in the driver door? That new vehicle prep? Here's the actual paper for it. And then here is a invoice from the dealership it was sold by, Walser Chrysler Plymouth. As the clock goes off. Anyway, we'll just do that just in case. There's nothing there important, but we're looking at here in 1992, it had some work done on it when it was brand new. It had 480 miles on it. Apparently the rear windshield needed replaced. It cracked or something? I don't know. It was replaced under warranty. One of the hubcaps was replaced. They added a shipping guard on the door. And then there was some rusted nuts they had to repaint. And then it had aluminum running boards installed at some point. And mud flaps, which are still on it. And then if we go down to here, there was some more work done here. and it was that bug deflector was installed. That cost money. And we'll call about paint seal. Did not call. And it cost them $399. Anyway, that was some work done when it was essentially brand new. So that's kind of cool. So we'll pack that all back up, put it in the booklet, throw it back in the vehicle. And then over here, we have the last insurance card that expired July of 06, and the plates are dated August of 06, so that makes sense. And then there's a gas receipt here from, what was it? Was it May of 06? It was something 3 of 06. So it was, you know, getting gas at some point in Bloomington, it looks like. And then here is that alternator installation document here. And here is that tag for a Chrysler Town & Country 90 amp alternator. I think that alternator they were talking about was done. I think they put it in. So we'll see when we get it running. When we get it running. Anyway, that's kind of cool. I'm procrastinating this right now, so. But no more. Now we get to work. Well, out of all that stuff that was in it, that is what we're keeping. The stereo I can't throw in my regular dumpster. So we're going to keep that timing light and dwell meter. A couple miscellaneous nuts, bolts, some hose seals and stuff for like plumbing. Some copper conduit brackets and whatnot. And then we got a nice pliers here that needs freed up. A nice, really nice, like brand new vice grip. Look at the teeth on that thing. And it's vice grip, brand vice grip, so that's cool. Pipe wrench, a screwdriver. And then I found this in the cigarette tray. This is the temp compass light for an overhead console. So I don't know why that's in here because we don't have that. Then the center console for now. And that's it. That's all I kept. I tested this light. It doesn't work. I tested it in a couple different spots. It doesn't work. Alright guys, I got it all vacuumed. That helps a whole lot. Obviously it still stinks and smells terrible because it's sopping wet in here. And everything is stained with, you know, juices and mold. But it's kind of half tolerable now. It just smells like terrible old gross van. That seat's gross. Driver's seat actually looks decent. But all of the stuff is out. Alright. And otherwise we gotta pop the plugs off or something, you know what I mean? Tightening the crank bolt. Oh, I saw it move. It definitely just moved. I watched it go just a hair. Look at that. Just a hair, it's nudged. That doesn't mean the pistons are moving, but the crank is free. And just work it back and forth here. So the tensioner pulley's free, water pump pulley's free, idler's free, AC pulley's free. I've yet to see the alternator move. Power steering pump's free. That to me looks like the alternator's stuck. That belt is shot. I'm gonna cut that belt off. Do I want to cut that belt off? No, I really don't. I kind of want it there to see if everything else moves. I don't know if you can see it, but it'll move just a hair. Should I take the plugs out? You're all screaming at me, take the plugs out, take the plugs out. I can't really get to the back plugs, so I'm not doing it tonight. I get the front 3 out. Let me try this just a little more. Every pulley but the alternator pulley is moving. I'm cutting that belt. Here's a good cutter. This will get that belt. Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Belt is cut. Let's unstick it from everything, because it is literally stuck to... That alternator is seized, guys. That alternator is seized. So it definitely needs another one of those. It's a good eye on my part, I guess. Huh, right? Right? Give me some credit here. So I just pulled on the belt that moved the crank, so that's good, right? I would say that's good. Let's get it off the crank. Get off. Be free, little belt. Don't have to work anymore. Hey, goodbye. Now, you guys, I don't think you'll be able to see, but you'll hear me yell. You'll hear me yell when the crank moves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, motor's free. Okay, it was free. Go back the other way. Feel compression, so that just might be what I'm stuck on, to be fair. I think I'm stuck on compression. Yeah, that feels okay. It moves, but we're stuck between cylinders. It's got compression. Decent compression, actually. Needs an alternator. I would say it needs an alternator. That guy is seized. The motor is free. Let's go. Yeah, see if I can show you that alternator. See right here? Right there. Get my hand on it. I can't. I mean, it's seized good. So the motor will at least rock back and forth. It feels okay. So that's good. Very good, actually. Should probably pull this, plugs and put lubricant down it, but it's got oil in it. I don't see like major rust on the dipstick or anything. It's sealed. The intake looked okay from what I could see. And most importantly, it moves, so all of the cylinders are moving. I think we're all right. Get this off. Put it like here, maybe. Tighten it up so it stays. What we want to do is unplug the fuel pump, which we know how to do that, don't we, right guys? You just want to see if it spins over. I kind of do. So, quick way is you just pull your carpet up and you just pull your fuel pump out, or your plug, just like so. Come on, there it goes. Okay, that is not going to be a problem. Normally you can go find the relay and just pull that, but we don't kind of have time for that. So let's put this into neutral. Okay, it'll crank. Put it back to accessory here. About the farthest I could put it. You guys want to see if we have any power? I should hook the positive up first and then we'll hit the negative. Contact. I hear sparks. And we got a door dinger. Any smoke? I don't see any. We had a dome light and a door dinger. One dome light. Two dome lights. Oh, we got a rear one. Power unlocks work. Left power mirror does not. Right power mirror does not. Oh, I guess it's off. Why don't we... Oh. I hear something piss. What just happened? Oh, blinker was on. That's what it was. It was the blinker relay waking up. Oh, we got a rear blinker. And we got all the right blinkers. That's what it was. That oh, something fell up. Oh, I have the tire off. That was my socket falling off the crank. Oh, yeah. Good reminder. Thank you. That could have been bad. Good, it fell off. We knocked it loose. Yeah, let's take our time here. Let's start fiddling with stuff. We got headlights. I got markers. Got marker lights. No headlights, though. That could be a headlight relay. Got all of the dome lights back here. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, we got dual carbo lights. Does this one work? Not currently. Tail lights. One license plate light. As you can see, there you can. Are these supposed to light up or are these just reflectors? I think they're just reflectors. And we don't have a front blinker. We got both blinkers on the right side though. Oh, hitting that kind of killed power to everything. But the wiper motor did work. You saw it. Fixed that. Something happened. Did not like the wipers. Okay. Oh, the radio's back. Oh, hey, look. The alternator gauge works. Because my battery's hooked up. We get oil pressure. Definitely got a low cylinder right now. Spins. Spins free. Does the radio work? I don't think it does, considering it's going on and off. Oh. It's alive again. How do you turn on? How do I turn this thing on? Another one of these problems. I love these problems. Thanks. Wake up, radio. Oh, yeah. Can we get the hatch open? Please? It's gonna Just like all mine. Don't open. Ah. Well, whatever. So, this fell out of the dash. Plastic retainer for something. Try crank it again. See the oil pressure light move just a hair. I'd kind of like it to, like, you know, go up. Yeah, that sounds great, but it's been sitting. Okay, so that's a sign right there. If only I could get the damn key out, but we've screwed that up. Do we? That doesn't do anything. Good. Actually, it might if I'm surprised that that's free and it's blowing. The vent door is seized though. Something is stuck in one direction, which means big mouse nest. But the fan is free. Sounds okay. Air is moving. It's stuck in the up here. It's stuck in up here. Probably a giant vacuum leak is what I think, right? I think that's what it defaults to, is defrost. Yeah, it's stuck in defrost, so that works. Rear wiper does not work, naturally. Oh, no. It's junk. Horn doesn't work. Not on fire yet, right? Still no headlights. Oh, but we've got dash lights. If we do that, look at that. You know what we should do? Reset that to 0 while we're at it. Oh, look at that dimmer works. Alright, just turn that on. Crank it up again. Definitely got to skip to it. My battery's about dead. Oh, look at that. Engine's free. Stirred up all that oil. Probably good to change that. I don't smell any fire or anything. So that's good. So, kind of got a small list of things we need at least. Alternator. That's a big one. Carpet. Need to drop the fuel tank. Figure that shit out. Oh, I got the injectors unplugged too. That's good. At least these ones I had unplugged. What else? What else is there? You know. I'm sure you know better than what I do. But, yeah. So with cranks, odds are we got spark because it's electronic in ignition. So that's probably all fine. We need to fix the shift linkage and column shift. And we need fuel. We get those two things, then we can see if it runs. So tomorrow I'll go out and I'll get my fuel tank from storage, and we'll get this up in the air, and we'll drop this other tank out, and we'll plumb in my tank that's got a good fuel pump, and it's a good tank and it doesn't leak. And then we'll put a couple of gallons of fuel in it. Oh, the fuel gauge, you know what, the fuel gauge didn't come on because we have it unplugged. I don't want to know what's in there. I don't want to hook that thing up. So, anyway, it does work somewhat here. I'd like damn radio to come on. You, wake up from your death. This radio is junk. Guaranteed. This radio is junk. Can't believe the horn doesn't work. It's alive again. It's keeping time. Crank it one more time. That's all that battery wrote. It's not a very good battery, but it's enough to test with, I guess, right? So I'll charge that battery up tonight. Have it ready for tomorrow with the jump box. We'll go from there. That engine seems like it turns over okay. It's probably a collapsed lifter. Same thing we saw on Eggplant, the 97. Is that it kind of cranked with a limp until it got running. So that sounds pretty good. So I'm okay with that. So the engine's free. Alternator is seized. I think we're going to have a runner, guys. I think she's going to run. I do believe she is going to run. Look at all the dome lights. You think dome lights will go off if I shut the door? Oh my god, they do, except the two I left on, so we'll turn those both off. Electronics seems to check out. Except the wiper motor that moved and then doesn't work now. There. Oh, that one, it shut off. Also, I noticed these screws in here. That I don't think is factory, right? So somebody's been up there. I'm so mad the horn doesn't work. That's sad. So, let's roll these windows up most of the way. Oh, hey. Depower rear windows. Okay, you guys tell me what happens. Where's the switch? Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, leave those open. Leave these cracked. It's kind of decent in here. Like, this is tolerable. Good. That was the goal. It's tolerable. Something in here is making a noise. Hear it? Who's pissed? Something is pissed. I can hear it. We will... Looks like we got one dome light stuck on. You, go off. There we go. This window up. And I think I'll get a shot of you right here, and I'll crank it one more time. There. Let this thing at a charge. Try that. How about that? Alright kids, don't try this at home. Oh, okay. So, we'll put a hole right where it's at here. Look at it. That's so bad. Back from our parts run. We got 6 Autolate Platinum plugs. Double platinum, actually. Ooh. Aren't we fancy? Had to get an air freshener to fix the interior. This I went shopping for in my basement. I already had these ready to go. Yeah, I just got done showing my dad this. Here, focus. Can you focus? That wasn't gonna pass any fuel.